Very interesting to see this dynamic.
Yep, very cool.
They're going to go for first blood.
They're going to use it right away onto the Darkseer with the snowball to follow. He is silenced a long-ass time, and that's going to be first blood for GH, as Yamich will take out. Everybody's talking about these silences stacking and whatnot, but I want to see the rupture into a walrus kick. Those are always fun.
They actually have some pretty cool combos here. Very interesting. We talked so much about the mid lane yet. Sumail will be playing Puck against the Storm of Mikoto, so these players on some of their absolute best heroes. This is a matchup that Storm generally really dislikes because as soon as Puck hits level 6, there's a silence and a stun. Should be okay here. Big pressure though.
Despite getting the first blood for GH, obviously, but WS going to continue to chase Ghost, but Jocam will follow suit as well. Ghost kind of precarious. He's one creep there. There we go. Half HP as top lane. Oh, they actually turned this around as a 23 Savage. Noob dies after the fact, so gets the better of that in this lane. A little harder. It's pretty damn even.
No, not really.
Noob with a hoof stomp. Tag team applied. 23 Savage is more than fine as Cuckoo jumps in and Jocam makes his rotation over as well. Ice Shard isolates. And that's actually enough to break this fight up.
The Puck versus Storm matchup, I don't think it's like heavily Puck favored in lane. It's more in the overall flow of the game. So should Sumail have won this harder? I don't really think so. I think Storm will always get stuff against...
Oh, they got the Blood Right coming. It's not really... Oh, it will clip one to support Mirana.
She's doing so much damage.
Going away slowly to that Arcanker. Is she dead?
She's actually just going to...
Trying to deny.
Almost the exact same. Heroes like Leshrac have barely been chained.
And Lion, of course.
In concept.
Noob, half HP. He's going to get the hoof stomp
if he wants
off.
To get out here, I think.
Reflection will slow him. Arrow hits. As the rest of the team comes in, Yamich is going to take the Sunder, but they're going to try to turn this around onto the Terrorblade, but he's doing most of the damage right now. Eventually does fall. Noob barely gets away with a trickle of HP. 1 for 1. So far, favor goes to NGX. Certain lineups, of course. We have a smoke now from NGX, along with Talon. WS again gets ruptured, and again will die. Makoto coming in, though. Has the damage rune activated. Like some pressure to Yamich, but there's the coil and the global used in conjunction.
Not the best layering.
Nope.
Bit of miscommunication.
They're going to continue on with that Moonlight Shadow. They are not aware. Sumail, Illusory Orb, should be able to get out.
Clean disengage.
They find any stragglers. Yamich. He'll be pulled in. That'll be one.
Just that singular kill is...
Yeah, not much.
You played the newest patch, right?
Yeah.
In Dota 1.
Yeah.
Still.
23 Savage. He's ruptured. Moonlight Shadow to try to save him here. The global silence on top of the Blood Right. He is done.
Damage. Now they're trying for a counterplay here. Darkseer plus Mirana, not the best chasing combo.
Talon just haven't really been able to put anything together so far.
Plays are just very strong, and as the panel talked about, he's playing into like 3 different silences.
Oh, arrow. Ooh, Sumail dodges at the last moment. Get the leash on top of the Storm Spirit as well, and here comes Noob, along with the punch from Yamich. Brings the Storm Spirit to the grave. 23 Savage actually shows up with the meta, but again, it feels like they're not able to get any connection that they want. Oh, as I say that, Serpent Ward can be placed right on top of Puck. Sumail, they're actually going to turn this around, though, onto WS instead. The disarm from the Heaven's Halberd, not going to save him long enough. Jocam likely to be the second casualty here in this little mini engagement. 23, is he stuck?
What? Oh, okay.
Just couldn't decide where to go, perhaps. And they're going to snowball on top of 23 Savage. Another punch for the road for Yamich. The Blood Right still silent. I mean, it's not the same, but, well, that thought...
23 looking
Savage.
for his 5th death.
Yep, he's blocked in. Global silence.
He'll find it.
And dead. Be able to recover this game. This is a good start for Talon to try to smoke and try and find Sumail. It's the Waning Rift off, though the arrow does hit, but look who comes to the assistance of Sumail is again Yamich as they find Jocam easily.
And when Makoto gets BKB, that's going to be a big help, but it's not necessarily enough either. But you're going to wait for it.
They're going to rupture Cuckoo here. He gets off the... Oh my god, Sumail is there to greet him with the coil onto 2. The wall is going to be placed, but now the global silence. This is just... They can't do anything at all. Not even remotely a fight for Talon here as they lose 3.
That's for most of the items.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
Not going to have his crimson yet.
He's got reinforcements coming, and that's going to help as well. Trying to layer the global silence. They don't have the damage yet because of the pipe as Mikoto. Nice back wall onto the tube with a snowball to save. Noob going to be able to get away, it looks like. This to the south as now there's a rupture as 23 Savage trying to fight this off.
Ghost is mega strong if they get an opening here. He's going to go in.
Oh, they're going to burst damage. 23 Savage. He gets the Sunder off onto his teammate, but they have damage for days, man.
Here it
NGX. Not much to be done here. Albert, a bit annoying, but Ghost gonna clean up another support. Double kill. Unstoppable.
Light Shadow. They want to try again.
Yep. Round number 2 onto the Centaur. Bloodright gonna do quite a bit of work here. Jocam silenced up. Of course, there's no global science to work with. Yamich with the Stampede. Centaur with the Stampede, rather. Get the Crimson Guard off. Eventually, Yamich does fall as Ghost. All right, he's hacked. That's life number 1 for him, but here comes Sumail to assist. Let's go super fast. The Serpent Ward's placed and no follow-up. As GH being hounded by 23 Savage, who just dies to Ghost. Eventually catches up, and now Coil onto Mikoto, forcing out the BKB and retreat. And another death for Jocam incoming. After all said and done, 3-1 advantage.
They're burning their Storm BKB charge. I don't know if we've ever seen the non-2 rupture charges chosen. You always pick.
Yeah, it just seems a little too good. Arrow dodged. Noob wants to continue. On to Jocam. Will actually use a Stampede as well, and they will find 7th death for Jocam.
In the meantime, Yamich placing a very good aggressive ward here that could pay dividends in just a moment. Mikoto, reaction out.
Actually, is a creep in frustration.
Merry Christmas. What goes next? When you get this build, sometimes you see Pucks go Daedalus, sometimes you see Mjolnir, sometimes you see different angles. Oh, he's fun. Nice find here.
Now you can see the damage from the Dream Coil is pretty redonk. But yeah.
That's right. Gonna see 23 Savage.
Yeah, another death for 23
nice
Savage.
Fake out on the Manta.
Yeah, Manta not able to dodge it, but the Serpent Wards come out. They're actually stuck in a weird spot, but they still get the Terrorblade. Mikoto has the BKB. Coil is doing so much damage, though. Able to zip to the other side. Bloodright going to connect on 2 members of Talon. And WS eventually will be melted. That is a 3-0. Storm does get out.
Jocam was getting reinforcements.
Perhaps. Better safe than sorry when you have this kind of a lead.
Yeah.
Second Roach secured, Ghost Aegis, and now you can start to go high ground in all likelihood. Building hitting. I think it's okay with Bloodseeker, but we've seen a lot better. This might be more Roches in the future.
See you later.
We've seen some teams not able to finish as fast as, you know, some of these top tier teams that we're used to seeing. I think that's the next thing, I think, separating some of these teams, and being honest.
Better get used to it, Shannon. Making my Galaxy is top tier now. The new Dawn here. Been so impressed with them this tournament, and they're not disappointing in this game either. All their individuals really stepping up their performances, and then some creative drafting and a new patch seems to be... It can't even be like it's just a fluke because of the patch, because they also went through Group Stage 1, right? Yep. It was on the old patch, and they were playing really well.
I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Really cool to see.
I mean, it's just good for Dota if NGX is doing well.
Some fans that have been waiting for 5 years for this, and for a big payoff.
Big power spike for 23 Savage. He does have his 4-staff now.
Nice.
Sumail creating a bit of space. They got the bottom lane, of course. Melee racks exposed. Ghost. Be a bit careful. So stomp initiation onto WS. He gets off the Crimson, though, and the pipe to follow, but he still dies nonetheless. And now a global silence into the Stampede. They're just dropping like flies as the GGs come out for Talon.
What a beatdown. Double beyond godlike to end the game.
Shellacking. Yeah, both of them are 14-0.
Ghost and Sumail both 14-0.
Wow.